So you all can sit comfortably wherever you are, keeping your head and spine erect. Roll your shoulders back once. This helps to correct our posture and also helps to open our chest and clavicles wide, allowing the free flow of the breath. So once again, everyone, roll your shoulders back, giving a nice opening to your chest and clavicles. Eyes gently closed. Be steady and comfortable in the posture. Visualize your whole body and allow it to become calm, quiet, and steady. Now shift your awareness to the breath. Observe the natural breath flowing in and out through the nostrils. Keeping the awareness on the breath, we shall now be chanting Om 3 times together. Take a deep breath in. Om. Om. And now, slowly bring both the palms together. Rub both the palms against each other. Place the warm palms over the closed eyes. And slowly bring your palms down and open the eyes. So very warm welcome to all of you once again. And I would again encourage and request all of you to please keep your videos on so that we can connect well, right? So yoga is all about connecting. So when we are in the online mode, it's always good if we can keep the videos on so that I know and I can see every one of you, right? All right. So in today's class, before getting into the practice, we will be trying to understand what it means to meditate and how it can help us to relieve our stress levels, right? As the topic or the theme for this course was meditation and the mental health. So we'll be discussing it a bit in detail today. So just allow me to share my screen here. All right. So I hope you are able to see my screen. Yes, just thumbs up. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Okay. So when it comes to meditation, the first thing, our common understanding is that I close my eyes and I control my mind, and everything starts working wonderfully for me, right? So this is our usual understanding of meditation, that yes, when I meditate, I should feel calm, quiet, at peace. I should be able to control my mind. Of course, that happens, but it needs very important thing, and that is practice. Clear? So we'll see in details how we can work on, or through the practices of meditation, how we can deal with our stress levels in day-to-day life. So what is meditation? These are the different techniques which are being practiced since thousands of years. Our rishis and munis developed some techniques, some way out to deal with their stress, fears, anxiety that they also might be holding at some point of time. And when they were not able to deal with certain situations in life, but because they were very much connected to the nature, they could find some ways out, right? And these were the different techniques of meditation. It was basically to deepen the understanding of the sacred and mystical forces of the life. Because initially, when all this yoga, meditation, or the different spiritual practices were devised, the reason was that everything was available around, but still there was a kind of unhappiness, some lack of fulfillment. So even they experienced such things, and then they thought that why not to explore more, and where they could find this, or they could have this understanding of something called as meditation, right? Now, initially, the whole purpose of meditation used to be, and still it is, to deepen our own understanding, to understand our own selves. Yeah. But in this modern context, if we have to use meditation as a tool, it is commonly used nowadays for relaxation and stress relief. Yeah. So it is considered to be as a body mind complementary medicine. So if you want to heal certain diseases or certain illnesses, mental or health, physical health conditions, so meditation is used as a wonderful therapeutic tool nowadays to deal with all those issues, right? Now, if we have to list the benefits of meditations, they are infinite, right? But I have mentioned some of them here. So, what happens when we learn to meditate? It helps us to give a sense of calmness, peace, and balance, and it benefits both our emotional well being and overall health. It also helps us to stay centered and maintain inner peace. Nowadays, these are the common issues that we all are facing, right? Lots of distraction around, lot of challenges, circumstances, all those things. So this meditation techniques helps us to bring ourselves within us, to be in the present moment. It can also help us to carry our daily routine more calmly and peacefully. It helps to manage the symptoms of certain medical conditions, like some lifestyle disorders. If we are facing hypertension, high blood pressure, diabetes, anxiety issues, all those things can be dealt with the different meditation techniques. It also helps us to understand, this is the very important benefit I feel, that it helps us to gain a different and a new perspective on stressful situations. Because now, when we see around us, it's difficult to change the situations, right? But how wonderful it is if we can change our own selves, or we can change our own perspective of looking at the things and the situations around us. So I feel that this is the most important benefit that one can get in this era of lots of stress and anxiety around. It also helps in increasing self awareness, focusing in the present moment. It helps to increase our imagination and creativity. It helps us to develop patience and tolerance. It improves our sleep quality. See, all the benefits that are being mentioned here, it are very much relatable to our day-to-day life, right? It helps us to manage our anxiety, asthma, depressions, headaches, whatever we face in a day-to-day life. This can be easily dealt with different meditation techniques. Now we need to understand that, does meditation only work on my mind, or does it only work on my spiritual upliftment, or does it only deal with my emotional imbalances? No. When it comes to meditation practices, we have to understand that it works on the different layers of our existence. So from yogic perspective, we are not just this body, right? There are different layers of existence, and these are called as panchakoshas, the five sheets of our existence. The first is the very gross, our physical body, which we can see, touch, feel, right? Which we can move willingly, voluntarily. Then second is our pranamaya kosha, the energy body, which is slightly subtle than the annamaya kosha, which we cannot touch, but we can feel it, right? And this is our energy body, pranamaya kosha. Subtler than that is our mind, of which we absolutely do not have a control, right? We can manage the mind, but we do not have a control over our mind yet, still now. Yeah. So that is the subtler aspect of our existence. Then comes the fourth layer, that is Vijnanamaya Kosha, the wisdom or psychic qualities. It is the layer where all our conditionings, beliefs, our traumas, whatever experiences that we are holding, that is all there in the deep inside layer of our Vijnanamaya Kosha, the intellect body or the wisdom body, from where we can say that sometimes we get the intuitions also, right? That whether this is good or bad to do or not to do. So this is our intellect body. And last is the Anandamaya Kosha, the bliss body, the very nature of our existence, right? So you can see that if we want to reach that state of bliss or the Anandamaya Kosha, we have to cross all these layers of our existence, starting from our body, energy, mind, then our conditionings and beliefs. Once we can clear and purify them, then we can reach the state of Ananda or happiness, right? So let's see how these meditation techniques can help us dealing with different layers of our existence. So first is Annamaya Kosha, the physical body. Now, when you practice meditation, of course, there are different techniques and tools that are used. So here what happens is that at certain level, you are able to relax your body, your joints, your muscles, along with some other yogic practices like asanas or pranayams. If we do all these things, it can help us to release the stress physically, right? It helps to shift from the stress responses of the sympathetic nervous system and endocrine glands of fight and flight mechanism to a more relaxed parasympathetic nervous system of rest and digest. This is very important physical benefit, I feel, that always because of the circumstances around, and now that it has become our nature also, that always every small thing triggers us, right? And because of that, constant reactions, the sympathetic nervous system is where you are always in a fight, flight, fear, and freeze mode. So just any incidents happens and you are immediately reacting to it, either fighting with it or running away from it or just being there, freezed, or it creates fear in within you. So this kind of sympathetic stimulation has become very common nowadays. So when you learn the techniques of meditation, it helps you to stimulate the parasympathetic side of our nervous system, which allows us to be more patient in that particular moment of any particular incidents. So it helps us to rest and relax and understand that what the situation is. And do I need to react to it or can I respond or just stay a witness? So that is developed through the meditation techniques. On a physical level, it helps to activate your parasympathetic nervous system, right? From the therapeutic point of view, it helps to deal with many illnesses and health conditions, either physical or mental. So these are some of the benefits on the physical level, right? Now coming to the Pranamaya Kosha, the energy body. Okay, physically I'm fit and fine, everything is going good. But somewhere within us, the energies are not working well. We must have experienced at some point that we do feel that, oh, everything is good, but somehow I am feeling low today, or I am feeling super excited. I have lots of energy today. So, even though physically the things might be appearing very fine and comfortable, there are somewhere unconscious or unknowingly some blockages developed in our pranic body, right? So the yogis and many psychiatrists and psychologists agrees that much of our natural vitality can be tied up in keeping repressed mental material down in the unconscious mind. It means that sometimes we are not able to express ourselves. We are holding on to things in our body and that disturbs our energy levels, right? For example, if somebody says something to us, we are not able to react to it, right? Because maybe the person is elderly or is a respectable person, and we are not able to confront him or express our views to him. So, in that case, what happens is that we end up holding whatever we want to express. And this kind of holding keeps on accumulating which disturbs our pranic flow in the body, right? So bringing the emotionally loaded unconscious material up into the surface level of the conscious awareness and discharge it through meditation. So what happens is when you are practicing meditation, these pranic blockages, which are created due to repressed emotions, thoughts, whatever accumulation has been built up, this can be released safely and the blockages can be removed through these different meditation techniques. So, this is how our energy body also gets freed from all the accumulations that we might be holding. Then comes our Manomaya Kosha, where we always look forward to work that I want to control my mind, I want to understand my mind. But see, we have to cross two layers first, your body and the energies, right? So, here, when we start working on the mind through the meditation techniques, what happens is that it starts clearing up your repressed emotions, memories, incidences, whatever you are holding deep within. Not only day to day experiences, but maybe some childhood traumas or some weird experiences that we had at some stage in our life, which created some fear, insecurity within us. So, in that case, also that kind of deeper purification and cleansing happens through meditation techniques. It clears out the mental conflicts and neutralizes the emotions attached to them. Sometimes we see that though the incident had occurred 20 years back, somebody told you something, somebody shouted at you, somebody said bad words to you, and you are still holding it till today. Oh, that person, it reminds me of this incident. So, through these techniques, we learn to release those emotions also, which were unnecessarily attached after 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, or sometimes lifetime also. So, it gives us an opportunity and a way out to release those emotions, right? It also allows us and develops the awareness of and deconditioning from habitual ways we perceive our world. So, usually it is said that the world is like the way we perceive it, right? So, if I am wearing the green glasses, I will feel that the whole world is green. If I wear the red glasses, I feel the whole world is red. So, similarly, whatever thoughts, conditionings, beliefs, our environment, the family where we were brought up, all these things creates our own personality and our own understanding of the world around us, right? So when we clear up our physical, pranic, and mental bodies, we realize that there are different ways of looking at world, right? So this kind of expansion of consciousness happens here. Also, it helps us to develop focused attention on one thing, concentration. It stops the mental chatter, usually the monologue which we have even during the sleep. Again, on the mental level, related to our topic, that yes, we are constantly talking to ourselves, isn't it? And we are sometimes we are just not aware of what we are thinking, what we are talking, what dialogue we are having with our own selves, right? And most of the times now, if you focus on it, if you try to understand, our mind is either in the past or it is in the future, hovering over the past incidences or planning about tomorrow. It is never in the present moment, right? So meditation techniques helps us to bring our awareness to the present moment where the life actually exists. So it helps us to stop that unnecessary mental chatter and focus in the present moment. It also helps to calm down our emotions. So sometimes we feel that emotional outburst, and then we realized, oh, I should not have told this, or I should not have got angry this way. So it helps us to calm down and balance your emotions as well. So these are the three layers where we can work with some effort, some techniques. And the next one is our Vijnanamaya Kosha. Now, this is the stage where we just have to experience the deeper level of our existence, right? So, what does it hold? It holds our past sanskaras, karmas, beliefs, conditionings, whatever we are holding deep inside of us. of which we are not aware. It is in the unconscious state, right? So it helps us to clearing of your body, energy, and mind. And then the whole life becomes meditation. So once you clear your physical body, your energy body, your mental body, then you realize that yes, now what all is remaining there in my unconscious level or in the Vijnanamaya Kosha, I become aware of it. That why I am the way I am, or why I am facing the situations. Sometimes we don't even find the reasons also, right? That okay, I have done all good to everyone, I've never been bad, I've not cheated anyone, why wrong is happening with me? So these questions can be answered, or we can get the answers once we reach this stage of Vijnanamaya Kosha, right? Here we learn to become more a witness to the situations of the right life rather than getting entangled into it. So more of the witness approach is developed within us. Reasoning and decision making are more logical now, uncorrupted by repressed mental material and aided by intuition and precognition. So here we whatever decisions we make, it is with more expanded awareness of our consciousness for the well-being of self and the others as well. So it's not more of a only me, myself kind of thing, but we are thinking on a broader level, right? So this is the understanding that we get once we reach this stage. It also helps us to incorporate discrimination, viveka. So viveka buddhi is very important. You see, in our day-to-day life also, if we go out for shopping and we have to buy one dress, we are so confused, right? Whether to go for this or I should choose this one. So there is always a duality, a dilemma, right? So that kind of duality is vanished once you reach this stage of understanding your Vijnanamaya Kosha, right? And the qualities like love, compassion, kindness develops within us. So, developing these qualities also, it's not easy, right? Sometimes we try to be more kind and compassionate, but deep within we know that this is just the show off kind of thing. It happens with all of us. But actually experiencing these qualities and experiencing and expressing these qualities are truly possible once we reach this stage of Vijnanamaya Kosha, clearance of body, mind, and energy, right? Next is our Anandamaya Kosha. Now, here we don't have to do any work. It's there, right? So it starts surfacing once we clear all the other grosser koshas, the layers of our existence. And it is the ultimate goal of any spiritual aspirant to reach that stage of bliss and happiness, right? So these are the different layers on which the meditation techniques works, right? Now let's see what are the different elements of meditation. So coming to the practical part of this, how to incorporate meditation, right? Now, what we all need is when you want to meditate, first thing we need is focused mind, focused attention. Now we might think that, oh, I'm practicing meditation to develop attention, isn't it? But at least some level of understanding or interest, I would say, has to be there if you want to practice meditation, right? It helps you to free your mind from many distractions that has caused stress and worry. If the person is too much in a disturbed state, he cannot even think of meditating, right? So basic level of understanding, interest, it has to be there so that at least person decides to sit for meditation, right? Relaxed breathing. So how to develop this? Deep, even paced breathing using diaphragm and lungs, increasing the efficiency of the breath. So these are the basic things that we need when we want to enter the deeper stages of meditation. So these are kind of preparations. Comfortable position. So unless and until you are able to sit erect, steady for some time, at least 10 minutes, 15 minutes, that preparation is needed. Suitable place. So all of a sudden we just can't think and sit in the middle of the house or the room where all the distractions are around and we start closing the eyes, we start meditating. As a beginner, we need a silent space, clean, well ventilated area, quiet and serene, where we can, or the ambience allows us to just calm down, right? Suitable time. So, normally, early mornings or the evenings are best timings for meditation. Few things we have to remember that it's always good to sit for the practice empty stomach. Reason that if you sit for meditation with full stomach, firstly, your whole energy, the body wants to digest the food. So its focus is on your abdomen. The whole blood circulation is flowing through towards your abdomen, right, to digest the food. In that case, if you start meditating, what will happen? You will end up sleeping. You start feeling drowsy. You can't focus. You feel lazy. So that is the reason that it's always good to sit for class or for the practice empty stomach. Having a fixed and timings is always good. But as a beginner, we can just start practicing, and whatever time suits us, we can keep on practicing, right? Relaxation is needed. So if we are holding some stiffness, tensions in the body, it will not allow us to sit for a little longer, and we cannot attain the experiences of meditation, because if there is a pains and aches in the body, we are constantly moving, it disturbs and distracts our mind, right? So these are the few things or few preparations that we need usually if we want to take meditation as a daily practice. So to attain this or to fulfill these prerequisites, you can always practice some asanas, some physical movements or physical exercises. You can do some pranayama practices. If you're not familiar with that, you can just go for deep breathing practices before getting into meditation, right? So these are the important elements of meditation. Now, so these are the different things that we need to understand. Last part, what is meditation and what are the types of meditation? Now we have been talking of we should practice meditation, but we don't understand what and how. What techniques should I be incorporating, right? So first thing we need to understand that meditation cannot be taught, right? Now this statement might sound a bit controversial or contradictory, but whatever we are doing under the name of meditation, these are the different techniques through which we can reach the stage of meditation. Now, what is the state of meditation? The state of equanimity, balance, witness. All this describes the state of meditation. But to reach that state, we need some technique, right? And these techniques are called as nowadays in day-to-day language we call that, oh, I do meditation. No, I don't do meditation. I use different techniques, and which we call as meditation techniques, to reach the state of meditation, right? So under the umbrella of this term meditation, there are various techniques that has been given. So it includes, like for example, some guided meditations of visualizations or some relaxations, or there is another type, mantra meditation, where you chant mantra repeatedly to and try to avoid the distraction of the thoughts. Mindfulness meditation. So these are the different techniques which allows you to bring your awareness in the present moment. Now, when we consider this meditation, specifically mindfulness meditation, here it's not that you always have to sit on the mat and close your eyes. You can do this meditation even while doing your day-to-day activities. It's simply that whatever work you are doing right now, just focus your attention in that particular moment, in that particular work. So that becomes your mindfulness meditation. So there are various techniques which can be done in our day-to-day life while doing our regular work also. And there are some techniques just to train ourselves, where we have to officially spare some time, sit in a meditative posture, close our eyes with no distractions around. So all these things. So meditation techniques can be incorporated either sitting silently, sparing some time, and even while doing our work also, right? So this is some understanding and background about meditation. Now in today's class, I'll just stop my sharing here. In today's class, we are going to focus on mantra meditation, that we will be doing Omkar chanting, a small visualization, full moon meditation, and the last part would be gratitude meditation. So all three in one. We'll be doing it in around next 20-25 minutes. So you can just prepare yourself if you want to sit on a table, chair. If you can't sit longer without support, you can take a back support as well. So I give you 30 seconds. Make all the necessary adjustments. Even if you're sitting on the mat or on the bed, and if you just want to outstretch the legs, you can do that as well. The only thing you have to remember is wherever you sit, just try to keep your spine straight. Yeah. And now that we are going to include moon meditation also, if you have scope, you can go and sit outside in your balcony under the moonlight. Even that would be wonderful. So in next 30 seconds, maybe you can prepare yourself. If you want to dim your lights in the room, you can do so. Keep your phones on the silent mode. So we are going to start with Omkar chanting. Just few instructions. So when we chant Om, now because we are in the online mode, it might happen with our previous experiences, it might happen that you are not able to hear my makara sound, the last part of the Om. So take it easy, do not get disturbed with that. You just continue with your own chanting. Once you understand the rhythm of chanting, you do not have to worry about my voice. You can continue with the chanting, right? So this is one thing. Secondly, do not open your eyes during the practice, otherwise, it disturbs our mind, right? Third thing, if you still want to make any adjustments, try to make it right now and try not to move your body throughout the practice. Having said this, if at any point it becomes too difficult for you to hold the posture, without opening your eyes, you can, with minimum physical movements, you can always make the adjustments, right? All right, so on this note, I hope everyone is ready. Sit tall and upright wherever you are. Once again, roll your shoulders back nicely, giving a good opening to your chest and clavicles. If you are wearing glasses or wristwatch, kindly remove them and keep them aside. And gently close your eyes. Relax your whole body. Make all the necessary adjustments that you still might want to make so that you can be as comfortable as possible throughout the practice. Scan your whole body from top of the head to the tips of the toes. Visualize each and every part of the body becoming steady and still. Give yourself some time to become calm, quiet, now shift your awareness to the breath. Observe the natural flow of the breath flowing in and out through the nostrils. Observing our own breath allows our awareness to be in the present moment. So, becoming aware of the breath is a very practical tool to be in the present moment. Continue to observe your breath for a while. Now shift your awareness to the eyebrow center and visualize a divine image of Om. Try to visualize the divine image of Om in front of the closed eyes. If you are not able to visualize it, try to create the image mentally. The vibrant Om in front of the closed eyes. Maintaining the awareness on this image, we shall now be chanting Om around 21 times. Altogether, take a deep breath in. Om. 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 Few moments of silence. Try to be aware completely of the sound of Om. Feel as though your whole body and mind is resonating in the harmony with the sound of Om. Feel the subtle vibrations of Om resonating throughout the body and the mind. Feel as though your whole body and the mind is becoming one with the sound. Keep your awareness in the present moment and observe your breath. See how your breath is flowing more smoothly, gently. Be aware of every single breath flowing in and out through the nostrils. Maintain the stillness of your whole body. Observe the breath. Let there be a harmony in your body and the breath. Calm, quiet, relaxed. At this point of time, try to remember all the people or incidences that you might have experienced. Try to remember them. Those were some negative incidences, some difficult people whom you had to deal with. Try to remember them. Bring them to your awareness. At this point of time, now take this opportunity to let go of these negative memories or incidences that you might have experienced at some point of time. Trying to let go of those negative thoughts or negative people and releasing yourself from that burden of holding those emotions in your heart. Imagine that this divine moonlight is taking away all these negative energies, freeing you, your consciousness, and creating the space for new thoughts, new people, new undertakings in life. Letting go of all the negative emotions, thoughts that we might be holding within us. Taking this opportunity of serene and divine moonlight to create more space in our consciousness to experience and manifest positive, try to visualize and make a resolve of positivity, health, happiness, success. Say to yourself mentally, I am happy, healthy, peaceful. This divine moonlight is allowing you to reaffirm your results. Absorb that positive energy, pure energy of the moonlight, and sowing the seed of positivity, health, happiness, and success within us. Make a strong resolve, a strong sankalpa. Now take this moment to be grateful for everything that you already have in your life. All the material possessions, relationships, all the facilities around you that is easily available for our growth and progress. Try to remember of the people around you who have been helpful in your journey of life. They can be your family members, friends, colleagues, or even some unknown person who helped you at some point of time. Your teachers, your guide, anyone and everyone who comes to your mind at this point of time. Be grateful to them. Be grateful to all the situations and circumstances that you have gone through and which has allowed you to be a person that you are today. Even though those experiences or incidences seemed to be negative or tough or challenging at that time, but that has turned out to be something which helped you to be a better person. Express your gratitude to all those incidences, challenges which you have overcome in your journey. Take this moment to be grateful to the divine energy, the Supreme Lord, by whatever name you connect with Him. Be grateful for every single breath which keeps you alive and experience this beautiful life. Be grateful for this very session which inspired you to sit for the class and maybe inspiring you to take up this journey of meditation in the long run. Be thankful for everything within you and around you. Be grateful to the whole universe to be supporting and guiding you through your life. For next 1 minute, no instructions will be given. You just try to remember everything and anything that comes to your mind, and you might want to express your gratitude towards them. Let there be complete silence for next 1 minute and just reflect and contemplate. Try to find out even the smallest of the thing for which you can be grateful for. For next 1 minute, complete silence from my side. Now, shift your awareness to your breath once again. Observe the breath flowing naturally in and out. Observe the subtle flow of the breath flowing naturally. Shift your awareness to the physical body once again. Feel the different parts of the body. Now, slowly become aware of your surrounding. Externalize your awareness. Become aware of the room around you. Become aware of the place where you are sitting for the practice. Once again, shift your awareness to the breath, observing the natural flow of the breath. We shall now be chanting Om 3 times together. Take a deep breath in. Om. 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 Shanti Path together. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. And now slowly rub both the palms against each other. Place the warm palms over the closed eyes and slowly bring your palms down and open the eyes. So we end the class here for today. Thank you all for joining in. Hare Krishna. Maybe if anyone has any quick question or want to share any feedback.